Brianna Gresty here with Exit Real Estate Executives and Team Gresty. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of a topic that a lot of buyers are interested in, and that is foreclosures. People want to know about foreclosures. They want to know how to purchase foreclosures and kind of like what it's all about. So foreclosures are bank-owned properties. Someone has defaulted on their mortgage for an extended period of time and the bank takes it over. Bank-owned properties can be really great investments. They can be really great opportunities to buy a house and fix it exactly the way that you want it to. Some of the things that buyers need to just kind of beware when they're stepping into this territory of purchasing a foreclosed home is you got to be prepared to purchase a home that's being sold as is. Typically the banks will not work with you. They will not negotiate any kind of fixes as far as like heating and plumbing, electrical. You're walking into a home that is in the condition that it's in. It could have been sitting vacant for 5 years and it goes in the market and the bank has no knowledge of anything that's going on in the property, and it's a purchase you're making without any knowledge of what's actually going on in the home. Of course you can have a home inspection and all that done for your own peace of mind and to know what exactly you're walking into. You'll see a lot of times that people buy foreclosures with cash. There's also some great rehab programs if you want to get into buying a house and being able to utilize some of the funds, rehab funds, to renovate the house. That's another option too. You just got to make sure you have contractors and all that kind of stuff. So that's a whole nother process, and some people really like it and some people would rather just buy a house they can just step right into and not have to worry about doing any work too. A lot of times you'll see, like on Zillow and Trulia, you'll see pre-foreclosures and foreclosured properties, and a lot of people question and a lot, what are those and how do we get into those properties? And a lot of times, if it's a foreclosed property, actually more than a lot of times, we have not been able to get any information about it. We can't call the banks, you can't call the banks, they're just not going to give you information. Once those properties foreclose, they go into what's called an REO department. It's a real estate owned department, it's part of the bank, and they process everything within that department, and they have their own special agents to actually list those properties. So we can't actually get any access or information to those properties until they actually hit the market. If the property is a pre-foreclosure, this means that someone has defaulted on their mortgage, probably for a month, 2, or longer, and the bank has started the pre-foreclosure property. Sometimes people can make those payments and get back on track, and then it comes right back out of that pre-foreclosure. So but they can be really great opportunities. The biggest thing with banks is that once you come to terms with them and the offer gets accepted, they're going to expect you to act pretty fast when it comes to the contracts. They're going to want you to sign within 48 hours typically. Again, you can do inspections, but the bank is not going to do any work to the property. It's really going to be up to you. And it can be a really great thing to do if you're looking to pick up a property for a pretty good price and be able to put your own touches on it. So just a little snippet about foreclosed properties. Of course, there are some other details within it when we're working through the process, but if you have any questions about it or you want to look into any of these kind of properties, certainly reach out to our team. We would love to provide any more information, and stay tuned. We got some more tips and take care. Bye.